Okay, so here's your 30-minute postnatal Pilates video. All you need is a mat, a cushion and a band for this 30 minutes. So firstly, we're going to come down onto the mat with our feet and knees hip distance apart. And I just want you to make a diamond shape with your fingers. So bring your thumbs together, index fingers together. And then I just want you to gently inhale the pelvis away from you. Exhale, draw it back towards you, trying to imprint that spine into the mat. So inhale away, exhale, draw it back. One more, inhale away, inhaling through the nose. Exhale, bring it back. And then I just want you to come to a position where you feel you're in between those two positions, so into a neutral spine. So imagine you had a glass of water in between that diamond. You should be leaving it where you think it should be nice and level and shouldn't be spilling either way. So from there, I just want you to lightly engage the core and pelvic floor now. So about 30% contraction, so just lightly. And then we're just going to work on some breathing. So now just bring your middle fingers together and just place them onto the rib cage. Okay, so from there, I want you to inhale through the nose and try and feel your middle fingers part. As you exhale through the mouth, you should feel the fingertips coming back together again. So I really want you to focus on 3D lateral breathing into the back, sides and front of the rib cage. So we don't want to over breathe into the chest or over breathe deep into the belly. I want to send that breath into the rib cage, into the diaphragm. 2 more breaths, inhaling, exhaling, bringing those fingertips back together. 1 more like that, inhale, exhale. Okay, so in our neutral spine position, I just want you to remember that what this feels like. So that space between the ribs and the hips, I want you to maintain that same position throughout these first exercises. So the first one we're going to do is called hip release. So just mobilising the hips, but also working, keeping that same position, like I just said, with the core as we're moving the leg around. So I want you to keep the left leg as still as you can, maintain the same position, and you're just going to move the right leg in to meet the leg, slide it down the mat, roll out through the hip, bring the leg back up. So you can keep your hands here if it helps, or you can take them to the side. So in, sliding the leg down, rolling out and back up. 1 more like that. In, slide down, roll out and back up, and then just reverse that. So send the leg away, keep this leg nice and still, slide it down, roll in and up, and again, away, slide down, roll in and up. 1 more like that, away, slide down, roll in and back up. Good. Just make sure the feet and knees are still hip distance. And we'll go with the other leg now. So left leg in to meet the right one, sliding it down, keeping that neutral spine, rolling out through the hip, bringing the leg back up, and again, in, slide down, roll out and up. Last one, in, slide down, roll out and up, then reverse it. So make sure this leg stays nice and still, send it away, slide down, roll in and up, and again, away, slide down, roll in and up. 1 more to do, away, slide down, roll in and back up. Good. Okay, so from there we're going to come into some arm circles. So again, we're really thinking about maintaining that, we call it rib to hip connection, so that same distance between the ribs and the hips. hips not letting the rib cage pop out and the back arch, okay? So that core engagement. From there, we're going to take the hands to the side this time. We're going to inhale the arms over the head, making sure we're staying neutral. Exhale, circle them back around. And again, inhale over. Exhale, circle. And reversing that, so inhale, circle. Exhale, over. One more, inhaling through the nose as you circle the arms. And exhale, take them over. Okay, so we're going to come in some hip rolls now, so we can change that position because we're going to draw the pelvis towards the rib cage now. So like when we were doing our pelvic tilts, we're going to come into that pelvic tilt towards us, and we're going to engage the core, squeeze the glutes, roll from the bottom to the top of the spine, up into a shoulder bridge position. Inhale through the nose there. Exhale, roll back down through the spine, one vertebrae at a time with control. So we're just making sure as we come to the top of that position, not popping the rib cage out, think about that core being engaged, but also making sure when we breathe we are still letting that diaphragm expand. So inhale, exhale, start to tilt the pelvis, start to squeeze the bum, roll from the bottom to the top of the spine, so keeping that rib tip connection but inhaling. Exhale, slowly roll back down through the spine with control. Good, one more like that. Inhale, exhale, tilting and rolling from the bottom to the top of the spine. Inhaling to hold, and exhale, slowly rolling back down through the spine with control. Okay, so just bringing yourself carefully up into a seated position. Go into a few half rollbacks now. So I just want you to take the hands behind the thighs, elbows out to the side, and then from there, thinking about keeping that core drawing in. You're going to drop the head slightly. We're going to keep a curve in the spine. We're going to inhale, roll the pelvis away from the legs. Exhale forward, leading with the crown of the head. And again, inhale, roll away. Exhale, draw yourself back over. 3 more like that. Inhale away. Exhale, bring yourself forward. Good, 2 more. Inhale away. Exhale forward. Last one, inhale away. And exhale forward. Okay, good work. So this next one then, I'm going to use a pillow for, just to bring the head into a slightly lifted position, but without having to use those rectus abdominals to do that lift. So bring your shoulders slightly onto the pillow as well. If you've only got a small pillow, you might even need 2. Now we're going to do a move called the hundreds, which is quite unique to Pilates, so you might not have done it at all before, but it really helps to engage those transverse abdominals rather than the rectus abdominals at the front. Okay, so you're going to extend the arms forward, and we're going to pump the arms from the shoulders. So we're going to inhale through the nose for 5 breaths, exhale for 5 through the mouth, like so, until we get to 100. Okay, so just think about that light contraction again of the core and pelvic floor, lifting the fingertips forward, looking forward slightly just above the knees. Off we go. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, for 100, and just lower the arms back to the mat. Well done. Okay, so from there we can take that pillow away now. Just bring it to the side. Just be careful how you're doing that. Obviously protecting those stomach muscles. So from there now we're going to take the band into the hands. I'm going to take the band over the hips for a little bit of resistance. And we're just going to keep the hands down to the mat, and we're just going to press up into a shoulder bridge position into the band. So we're going to inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to push the hips up and lower back down. Okay, so 10 reps to do. Off we go. So inhale, exhale, lifting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. So next set, we're going to do a lift and lower of each leg at the top and then lower back down. Okay, so from there, pressing up, lift one leg carefully, squeezing the other glute, lower it back down. Other side, lift, lower, and lower back down. And again, press up, squeeze the bum, lift, and lower. Other side, lift, and lower, and bring it back down. Good. And 3. Press and lift, lower, other side, lift, lower, bring it back down. Good. 4. Press up and lift, lower, lift, and lower, and down. And 5. Press, lift, and lower, other side, lift, and lower, and bring it back down. And again, press up, lift, lower, lift, lower, and back down. Good. 3 more to do. Press up and lift and lower, lift and lower. Good work. 2 more. Doing really well. Pressing up, lift and lower, lift and lower, lower back down. Good. Last one. Pressing up, lift, lower, lift, lower, and lower that back down. Well done. Okay, so from there we will come into 4-point kneeling. So just drawing yourself back up, and we'll take the band around the shoulders. Okay, so from there we're going to bring it round our back into the hands. We're just going to bring the band under the hands, knees hip distance. All I want to start with is just drop the shoulders down and press the shoulders into the band. Okay, so if you like that, so inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up. A few more. Inhale down, exhale up. 2 more. Inhale down, exhale up. Last one. Inhale down, exhale up, and just come back to neutral. Good. And we'll come into a couple of cat stretches. We're not going to do that cow and extend. We're just going to go from neutral to that cat stretch and then back to neutral. So inhale, exhale, tucking the tailbone under, rolling through the spine, pressing up and away into the band, scooping the tummy. Inhale, hold, exhale, coming out of that, rolling back to a neutral position. And again, inhale, exhale, tucking the tailbone under, rolling from the bottom to the top of the spine, pressing up away, pressing into the band with those shoulder blades. Inhale, hold, exhale, rolling back to neutral. 1 more like that. Inhale, Exhale, tucking the tailbone under, rolling from the bottom to the top, pressing up and away, scooping the tummy, inhale, hold. And exhale, coming back to a neutral position. Good. And gently just bring that band away from one side. Okay, so from there we're going to take the band and kneel onto one side. And hold the band into the hand. And then keeping the core engaged, we're going to stretch the opposite arm and leg up. And then bring that back down. And again, 2. And lower. 3. And lower. 4. And lower. Good work. 5. And down. Halfway. 6. And down. 7. And down. Good work. Doing well. 8. And down. Again, pulling that core up and in the whole time. 9. And down. Last one. 10. And lower that back down. Well done. Change it onto the other side. Okay. So again, setting up that 4-point kneeling, knees hip distance. Band into the hand, core engage. Off we go, stretching away. 4. 1. And lower. 2. And lower. Imagine a spirit level on your pelvis. 3. Want to keep it as level as possible. And down. 4. And down. 5. Down. 6. And down. Good work. Doing well. 7. Whoop. And down. Spoke too soon. 8. And down. Good. 2 more to do. 9. And down. Last one. 10. And lower. Back down. Good. You can just rock back onto the heels, just gently stretching down to the mat from there. Well done. Okay, so now we'll come into a prone position, so lying on our front with the band still. Working nice bit of extension now, so band just over shoulder width, about mat width grip. Now what we're going to do from here is we're going to inhale, lift with the back and the arms, lift one leg at the same time, exhale, lower. We're going to alternate legs, okay? So just one leg lifting. So from here, inhale, lift, stay facing down to the mat, exhale, lower back down. Other side, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Don't need to get too high, just a smaller spine. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 4, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 5, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 6, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 7, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 8, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 2 more to do. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower back down. Well done. Okay, so the next one we'll come into band pull downs. Really good exercise to really keep that posture in a nice upright position. Obviously, if you're holding baby quite a lot, we can get a bit rounded through the shoulders, a bit rounded through the back. So this is really good exercise to reverse that. So we're going to keep the legs down for this one and the head facing down to the mat, but you're still going to lift it. So from there we're lifting up as we inhale. Exhale, draw the band down to the chest. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower back down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. Good, we'll do 4 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the band down. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. 3 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Good, 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, band down. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower back down. Good work. And just draw yourself back into a stretch again. Rocking gently from side to side. Nice 3D lateral breath every time you're taking those breaths in and out. Expanding the rib cage. Okay, well done. So we'll come onto our side now for a little bit of side plank work. So the first one we're going to do on our hand, as long as that feels okay. If not, go straight into a forearm plank. We are going to do that one as well. So from there, just keep the shoulder close to the wrist. We're going to take this arm up into the air. We're going to stay on the knees for now. So legs bent, feet in line with tailbone. And we're just going to lift up, hold for 5, lower, back down. And again, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Good, 3 more sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bring that down, well done. And gently just bring yourself onto your forearm. We'll do that same set again, but this time we're going to lift the top leg as well at the same time. Okay, so you can go arm in the air again, or you can go hand on hip if you prefer. So we're going to lift and lift this leg as well. Ready? So lifting up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and draw that all back down with control. And again, lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Good. 3 more sets like that. Pressing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. Good. 2 more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Good. Last one. Pressing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bringing that back down. Well done. We'll change sides. Okay, so again, feet in line with tailbone, knees bent, hand in line with the knees to start with. Okay, make sure the shoulder is quite close to the wrist, don't want it too spread out, too far away from you. Hand into the air. Same again then, okay, pressing up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Set number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. And 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Last one, pressing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring that back down. Well done. Coming into a forearm plank now. Okay, so lifting that leg up as we lift. Off we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower back down. Good work. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down with control. Good. 3 more like that. Lifting up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And again for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Good. Last one to do. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring that back down. Okay, good work. Let's go back to the other side. This time we're going to work a little bit of our glute med work, so our hip strengthening work, and also again a little bit more obliques as well. So we're going to come down onto our sides, resting the head on the arm. And we're going to start with a lift and lower of that top leg, okay? So not looking to take it too high. We're looking to keep the blade of the foot parallel with the floor, okay? So try not to turn the toes out, let the hip roll back. Almost want that hip rolled forward, all right? Ready? So from there we're going to point the toes as we bring the top leg up, changing the air to a flex foot, draw it back down. And again, point up, flex down, 3, point up, flex down, 4, point up, flex down, 5, point up, flex down, 6, point up, flex down, 7, point up, flex down, 8, point up, flex down, 9, point up, flex down, 10, point up, flex down. Well done. So next one we're going to do a staggered leg set. So we're going to lift the top leg, not as high this time, lift the underneath leg and then lower it all back down. So this one will incorporate heel obliques a little bit as well, okay? So from there, lifting that top leg, lift the underneath leg to meet it, lower it all back down. 2, lift, lift, lower. 3, lift, lift, lower. 4, lift, lift, lower. 5, lift, lift, lower. 6, lift, lift, lower. 7, lift, lift, lower. 8, lift, lift, lower. 9, lift, lift, lower. 10, lift, lift, and lower. Well done. Okay, so changing onto the other side. So again, just, I'm sure you are already, but just making sure as you're doing that, you're thinking about, again, drawing that core up and in the whole time. So core engaged, not letting that belly relax. Okay, and then trying to also keep a little gap between the waist, okay? So maintaining that neutral spine rather than letting that body slump completely down to the mat. Okay, so just getting into that position then when you're drawing yourself up just a little bit through that underneath waistline. Off we go. So pointing up, flex down, 2, up, down, 3, up, down, 4, up, down, 5, up, down, 6, up, down, 7, up, down, 8, up, down, 9, up, down, 10, up, and down. Well done. Okay, so next one, remembering not to take that leg too high to start with. It's all about control, so keeping that little gap in the waist, pulling the core up and in. So lift, lift, lower back down. 2, lift, lift, lower. 3, lift, lift, lower. 4, lift, lift, lower. 5, lift, lift, lower. 6, lift, lift, lower. 7, lift, lift, lower. 8, lift, lift, lower. 9, lift, lift, lower. 10, lift, lift, and lower back down. Well done. Okay, so just to finish then, we can finish off by stretching out our legs using the band. Obviously just remember with stretching, if you're going to do any other stretches, just make sure you're not sort of overworking those abs, not over sort of flexing forward and doming those abs. So these ones are ideal. So we can also do a hip stretch where we take one leg across and then just draw that in towards us, holding that for 30 seconds or so. And change sides, other leg over and just drawing that in towards you, keeping the feet flexed. You can thread the arms through, collect under the thigh or over the shin if you prefer, or you can hold the shin, press the knee away with your elbow. Bring that down, and then just bringing the band around one foot, just drawing that up, and then a bit of a point and flex through the foot, and taking that across the body slightly, drawing it up towards your opposite shoulder. Back over, good, and changing sides. Pushing that leg up. Just a bit of point and flex. And taking that leg across towards the opposite shoulder. Back in line with the hip and drawing that back down. Okay, well done.